Let's talk about the perfect way to overcome evil forces. That's a really way out. Perfect way to overcome evil forces. I know you may be thinking, is there any perfect way to overcome evil forces? Evil forces are the satanic forces that want to limit our lives. Demons, evil spirits, powers of darkness, they are all synonymous terms. And they want to hinder and hurt and damage our lives. And people, when they have any kind of oppression, any kind of trouble from evil forces, they start looking for ways and means and manners of getting themselves free and overcome these evil forces. And people use all kinds of manners of things. They swallow, they eat, they drink, they put on, they put in their houses, in their cars, in their vehicle, whatever. They try to use whatever means, water, whatever medium they want to use to stop evil forces. But is there any perfect way to overcome evil forces? I believe there is. Because Jesus said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. So if Jesus is the way and Jesus is perfect, there must be the Jesus way of overcoming evil forces. So let's see how Jesus dealt with evil forces when he was here. Did he make any kind of concussion? Did he give them any kind of balm to put on themselves? Did he give them any kind of clothes to wrap themselves with? Did he make some incantations? Did he make any kind of balm or oil or stuff to, cast out evil spirit? Let's find out what he did. Let's go to Matthew chapter 8. We'll read verse 16. Take a look. When evening had come, they brought to Jesus many who were demon-possessed, and he cast out the spirit with a word and healed all who were sick. He cast out the spirit with a word. Spirits with a word. I love that. That's the easiest way to do. Say my yoke is easy, my burden is light. Jesus didn't put anybody on a kind of a duration of fast and struggle and go take a bath somewhere and wash something off or put something on the table or in the food to stop evil spirit. He just simply spoke to evil spirits and they departed. That's what Jesus did all over the Bible. If you read the Gospels, you see Jesus dealing with evil spirits in different ways, and it's just gorgeous to watch Jesus doing this. Let's go to the book of Mark, chapter 1, verse 21. Listen to this. Then they went into Capernaum. Immediately on the Sabbath, Jesus entered the synagogue and taught, and they were astonished at his teaching, for he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribe. Listen to this. Now there was a man in their synagogue with an unclean spirit, evil forces. And the crowd was saying, let us alone. What have you to do with you, Jesus of Nazareth? Did you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God. But Jesus rebuked him. How? Saying, be quiet and come out of him. And when the unclean spirit had convulsed him, cried with a loud voice, he came out of him. And they were all amazed, so that they questioned among themselves, saying, what is this? What new doctrine is this? For with authority, he commands even the unclean spirit, and they obey him. With authority, he commands. He didn't struggle. He didn't try to operate, put something on them or put something in them to swallow something. He just gave it. He rebuked. He said, come out of him. And that was it. That was it. That's Jesus. That's the perfect way. He said, be quiet and come out of him. And Jesus dealt with that. You see, that's Jesus' perfect way of overcoming evil forces. Simply gave a command and they left. Now I know you are thinking, that was Jesus when he was here. Is there any way for us to deal with evil spirit today? What can we do as human beings? Are we just have to manage what we have? But let's look at something. Let's look at something. I want to bring this to you. I'm going to go to Mark 16:15, and let's look at what Jesus said to his disciples. Listen to this. He said, go into all the world, verse 16, and he said to them, go into all the world, preach the gospel to every creature. He who believes and is baptized will be saved. Who does not believe will be condemned. And these signs will follow those who believe the gospel. In my name, they will cast out demons and they will speak with new tongues. Jesus said, those who believe the gospel, certain signs will follow them. And the very first sign was that they will cast out demons. Then second, they speak in new tongues. You can see believers speaking tongues everywhere. That's the second sign. The first sign is that they will cast out devils. They'll have authority over evil spirit and throw them out and dislodge them from wherever territory or place where they are having their influence. So Jesus gave to the believers who believe in him authority over evil spirit. He said, in my name, they will cast out devils. Okay? Can we look at this? Did it really happen? Was Jesus only the one handling demon spirit when he was here, casting them out? His disciples did. He gave them authority before he died. And now after he died, he said, all those who believe in him, they could have authority over evil spirit. Now, let's read Luke 10:17 to verse 19. Listen to this. It says, then the 70 returned with joy, saying, Lord, even the demons are subject to us in your name. They came back with joy. He said, when we use your name, demons, evil spirits, come under our command. And you said to them, so Satan, fall like lightning from heaven. Now listen, behold, I give you the authority to trample on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by enemies hurt you. Let me read that one more time. Listen to this one more time. It says, behold, I give you the authority to trample on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by enemies hurt you. Now listen, look at the next verse. Nevertheless, do not rejoice in this that the Spirit has told you, but rejoice because your names are written in heaven. Now, can you imagine that? Wow. I love this. I always scream when Jesus does something like this. I mean, he does everything well. You know, he said, he gave them authority. He said, I give unto you authority to trample, to step on, to control serpents and scorpions. These are demonic forces. And he said, over all the power of the enemy, no power of the devil was left out. He said, I give you authority to trample. And nothing, look at they said, nothing shall by enemies hurt you. See it again. Nothing shall by enemies hurt you. Nothing shall by enemies hurt you. Wow. So we can today live in the victory of Jesus. He's given us his name. He has perfect victory over evil forces. He spoke a command and they left. He spoke to all spirit with just one word and they left in Matthew 8:16. And the same Jesus has commissioned you. You as a believer said, in my name, cast out devils. And he said, behold, I give you the authority to trample on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. I mean you. And nothing shall by enemies hurt you or damage you or destroy you if you use your authority. That's the thing. And he said, look, your names are written in heaven. Are you a believer? Your name is written in heaven. Rejoice over that. Don't rejoice. He said that's just be a giving to stop the evil spirit. So the perfect way to overcome evil spirit is to go the perfect way of Jesus. Will you go the perfect way of Jesus to overcome evil forces? You don't have to go pay some money, spend hours, days and weeks on a mountain, begging and pleading with the evil spirit or with God to get you off. Jesus just simply spoke to them. And Jesus said, in my name, you shall deal and overcome and cast out evil spirit. Will you? You have the authority. Let's start using it. Don't wait till something will happen. He didn't say, refer to God. He said, in my name, you shall cast out devil because I've given you the authority to tread upon serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. And he said, nothing shall by enemies hurt you. And me, nothing shall by enemies hurt you. Nothing. Glory to Jesus. Glory to Jesus. Perfect way to overcome evil forces. Thank you.